Half an hour ago. So there was I going through the newspapers yesterday, and buried away was this story that I thought, this should be big news, this should be headline news, and we should be, everything's doom and gloom and whatever. Cancer is such a hideous, awful disease, and yet a home testing device designed to help women monitor breast cancer has won a big innovation award. And joining us to tell us about their invention, the designers of this device, Debra, Babalola.
Yes.
Good to see you, Debra. And Shefali, Bohra. Very nice to see you as well.
Good to see you.
Can I just say it's an honour? It's an absolute honour because we just sat yesterday, saw this story in the paper and thought, wow, Debra, this is important. Tell us how important this is.
Yeah, it's crucial. I mean, the statistics around breast cancer are staggering. I think it was in 2020, it was the leading cause of cancer incidence worldwide. In the UK alone, I think about 11,500 women die of it each year. That's 31 women every single day. So it's a massive cancer, and it has huge impact. So
what have you invented?
So we've come up with a tool that will help women to keep an eye on their breast health each month. It's just a handheld device that links to an app that basically guides you through the self-check process, because right now there's just so many different methods and pieces of guidance for these self-checks, and we're just trying to make them as clear as possible to avoid any confusion that women experience and just make it clear.
Well, Shefali, I can see some contraptions on the desk in front of you here, and your phone open as well on the app. And we should say this amazing, prestigious award, it's the UK James Dyson Innovation Award. So, you know, not only just an internationally recognised, but a great British entrepreneur as well. Tell us a little bit about what we're looking at.
So it's basically a device, as Debra mentioned, to monitor breast health at home. And what we do is we empower women to conduct these breast self-checks at home, and we do so by having a device where you put in your general menstrual data and then basically figure out how your torso is onto the screen by doing a calibration, which is using this thing to run it down from here to here, and then again from collarbone to nipple and then nipple to nipple. And post the calibration, you get onto a system where you're supposed to do your first breast self-check. Which
when would this be commercially available?
I think it's further down the line. It's a couple of years down the line because, right now we are in the product development stage. We know the technology is feasible, but we need to get all the medical clearances.
Am I right in listening to what you're saying there? Are you really talking about this supplements or as an addition to or as a precursor to a full scan? This is like a mini scan, is it?
Mini mammogram.
It's basically not a mammogram. Okay. It's not a substitute for any of the healthcare services. Okay. It's to make sure that the checks that you do at home, which include you conducting them with your fingers, are now done by these. So that you don't have any confusion when you go or whenever you want to go to the GP.
Debra, I mean, you both strike me as being quite young. I think, what sort of age were you when you came up with this idea, and how hard is it, you know, to turn an idea into something tangible like this and to get the recognition of somebody like James Dyson?
I mean, yeah, we were both in our 20s and we still are while we were developing this. It's been a really exciting process, and I'd say because of the support that we've received from our universities and the mentors that we have, it's been really just an enjoyable process getting it developed. So yeah, we've had lots of input, lots of guidance, lots of advice from like medical advisors. So that's helped to just drive it forward and help with our development process.
Right, so just talk us through, Shefali, what we're watching there. This is the motion that people should take, as you were describing, with the contraption in their hand, so down from collarbone to nipple and then across nipple to nipple. And then this is the app that people would be looking at and accessing.
Yeah.
And just tell us what they should be looking for. That's the action again that you'll see with the contraption you've got there.
Yeah, so that's basically allowing you to build a map of your torso, and then post that is where you do the feedback system.
OK, fantastic. And so, as you say, a few years now until this will be potentially available for women, but you believe it has the potential to be a bit of a game changer as it's such a huge problem, breast cancer.
Yeah. The agenda is to make sure that all the cancers that are detected at stage 3 and 4 are now caught at stage 1 and 2, so that because the survival rate increases up to 93% if caught at stage 1 and 2.
What I find, I find, you know, everyone suffers from breast cancer. Men, women, if someone in your family has it, we all have mothers, we all have sisters, we all have daughters, whatever as well. And it affects all of us, this hideous, awful, ghastly disease, and anything that can be brought about to fight it is tremendous. But I would say Debra and Shefali, they're in their early 20s. And, you know, I would just say to kids out there, when you watch all these X Factors and Britain's Got Talent, this is where Britain's got talent. This is real talent. And this is what we should be really praising and encouraging throughout the country.
These are People's Champions, GBNews People's Champions.
We will. Do you know what we're going to do? It's not much. It's not a James Dyson Award, but we can give you a GBNews mug this morning for that. You can do that. It's absolutely a delight and an honour to meet you two, and good luck to you.